Hiya, Sarah and friends. I'm hoping that by sharing these conversations amongst spiritual entrepreneurs that they help others, and also just let other people know that we're having these conversations out here and everyone deserves to feel the way that we do when we help each other break through. That's the thing that I love about speaking with my fellow spiritual entrepreneurs like Ultra Lucy Loom, who I talked about in my first video, and Sarah, who actually came up with the idea to respond to each other publicly, and that way other people are in on the conversation and in on the action that we're experiencing. We're like, whoa, look at all these shifts, look at all this look at all this movement. Wouldn't it be great if other people could really receive the ripple effects? So Sarah and I had been talking about taking care of business for other people, with other people. And she said, and now it's on me to focus on me. My interpretation at that moment was exactly what I needed it to be. And I know that it's different from the interpretation that Sarah actually used, which is just that and now all of my energy that was going towards somebody else gets to be directed back toward me, and I get to use it for myself. What my mind heard when I heard it's on me was it's all on me. Because that's how I've been feeling about being an entrepreneur, is that it's all on me to be the creator and the manager and the social media graphics designer and assistant and so this has been creating some feelings of resentment and jealousy toward my mom and dad that I live with, as well as my sister and her boyfriend that I've also been living with during quarantine, because they have partners, they have people to take care of some overlap, to create overlap in order that it's not all on one person. And for that reason, I know that there are relationships that I'm calling in because of this desire. And one of them that came to me this morning that made me think of it. Sorry about all of the sounds coming from the house across the street. There's never not something going on over there. Rarely there's not something going on there. What came to me in that it's all on me moment was, I feel so responsible. I feel like there are so many responsibilities, and that's why I fucking shut down and I procrastinate and I sabotage myself by getting so swept up in the grand vision that I get anxiety and then I avoid everything, and then it gets worse at the end of the day when nothing has been done. That's how that works, isn't it? So I started to say to myself, what if I weren't responsible for anything? What if I had no responsibilities? What if the stuff that I don't feel like I need to be responsible for, I want somebody to be my assistant. I want someone to be responsible for transcribing my messages. And lo and behold, there is someone who wanted to do that. And now that space has been made in my life. But I also feel guilty because now I have to implement even more self-management. And that's the real thing that I've been trying to call in, is someone to manage me, to essentially create structure that I get to then flow into, that feels good for us as a collective, we doing the thing of transmitting the messages that come through me and helping people and guiding people. that's what I want. I see a manager who is so excited about me and my message that they're enthusiastically going out to different businesses and opportunities to make connections and make that happen. That's not something that I feel I want to be responsible for, and that's not something that ever I have felt good taking on responsibility doing, because it's not my natural element. And trying to learn a new skill that somebody else is already way skilled at just drains me. Drains me when it's not something that I want to be doing, it's something that I have to be doing. And that's the position that we've all found ourselves in at this stage in the world game, is we're all trying to do things so, I want to say unilaterally, as in like just one person taking care of everything for themselves, that we've forgotten there are people who are good at what they do and they do it different from you because that's what they want to be doing, like that's what they're meant to be doing, that's what they like doing, that's what they feel good in service to, and we're meant to be asking them for help and acquiring their skills while others acquire our skills. See how that works? So what if I weren't responsible for even finding a manager? Because I wasn't responsible for my assistant falling into my lap. It just like happened. It just popped up on my Instagram feed from a friend who, like I already knew and wanted to do the thing and wanted to do the thing with me and for me. And it just worked. So now I have more belief in it's not all on me. I don't have to be responsible for the things that I don't like to do. What if, I like playing this game, what if I were to say that nothing that I don't want to be responsible for is actually my responsibility? Nothing. What if it were the universe's responsibility? What if, as a spiritual entrepreneur, I said, hey boss, I need a team. I am so grateful for my assistant, and we need more help. Now that I know that I like what I have received, I know that I will like that, and that it will help us all to see this vision, this collective vision that is lived through me and through my connection with Megan, my assistant, and through my connection with the person who is meant to manage me. I know that it will expand more rapidly, more sustainably, and more powerfully than if I kept trying to do it all myself, all by myself, put it all on myself, and hold myself responsible for finding someone when people could find me. When the universe can hear me say, I am prepared. Now all I need is the opportunity. When the opportunity arrives, I will very happily take it. Whenever you deliver it to me, I know that it is done and will be done in due time. Not when I think it's due, but when your deadline, your due date aligns and corresponds just perfectly with what the other person needs and the preparation that the other person must receive before we can have this meeting of luck where we have both been prepared for the opportunity. And now it's just on us to give a full-bodied, sacred yes. That's what I want. What if the universe took care of all of my needs and all of my wants? Feels good. So this is my rant. This is what I've been thinking of. I can't wait to hear what you have to say, Sarah, and anyone else who wants to reply to this. I'm very open to hearing everything and to receiving everything and to hearing what comes up for you. Thank you, and I love you.